pray for vision. I pray for clarity. I pray for the invisible. I pray for breath. I pray for water to wash away and cleanse. I pray for destruction. I pray for rebirth. I pray for that which no longer serves to burn away into ash for the soil. I pray for those who are hurting, those who still find themselves under the hammer of injustice. I pray for those whose blood has been spilled, those who are fighting to breathe. I pray for lost sons, lost daughters, lost mothers, lost sisters, lost brothers, lost fathers, lost children, lost family. I pray for compassion. I pray for justice. I pray for grace. I pray for the truth tellers, the healers, the culture bearers, and the elders. I pray for those seeking justice, seeking closure, seeking peace. I pray for patience. I pray for wisdom. I pray for families forcefully separated, for them, refuge and reunion. I pray for abolition. I pray for release. I pray for the strength to keep fighting. I pray for the will to carry on. I pray for the future, that we may find her lessons in the past and her imagination in the present. I pray for dreamers. I pray for the forgotten. I pray for the collective healing of our planet and all of her children from sea to sky. I pray for magic. I pray for the ordinary. I pray for the divine feminine and divine masculine within us all. I pray for the oppressed and the imprisoned. I pray for mystery. I pray for the warrior spirits and the protectors of the vulnerable. I pray for truth. I pray for an end to the illusion of separateness. I pray for black, for red, for brown, for yellow, for white. I pray for wholeness. I pray for solidarity. I pray for those struggling to get by, those who have been cast aside, for their homes are here too. I pray for action. I pray for the grassroots. I pray for reconnection with the sacred ways of our ancestors. I pray for cures to the hardening of the heart. I pray for honor. I pray for humility. I pray for undoing, unwinding, and unraveling. I pray for humanity. I pray for transformation. I pray for grief, for sorrow, for tears. I pray for righteous anger. I pray for rage. I pray for reclamation of body, mind, and soul. I pray for joy. I pray for children. I pray for restoration. For babies, for new life and new visions. I pray for repair. I pray for metamorphosis, caterpillar to butterfly, to mud, to lotus, 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 to mud. I pray for the us that can never die, the us that will always be, the us connected to all things. I pray for the here and now. I pray for the now and forever. I pray, I pray, I pray.